Namaste. This is Yoga with Antoni, and today we're going to be a 20-minute flow, total body, focusing on stability and strength, and we will be using a strap. Now this is a band, but a yoga strap or even a bathroom robe is perfectly fine. So let's all start standing on the mat. I like to start standing for these shorter flows. You can take that strap and gently place it around your neck if you'd like. And let's find mountain pose, lifting the toes and spreading them away from the floor. This will encourage an arch in both of your feet. Just make sure your feet are straight. And then we want to find that gentle arch in the back. Bring the shoulders down and bring the ears back so that you're lining up ears, shoulders, hips, knees, and ankles. With your eyes closed or gazing softly down at the floor, take an inhale and with perfectly straight arms, just lift them, stopping where you feel stuck without lifting the shoulders. When you get to the end of your breath, flip your palms, exhaling, bringing your hands to your side. Go as slow as you can on the exhale. As slow as you can. Same thing, let's inhale through the nose this time. You get to the top of the breath, flip your palms, exhale through the nose or through pursed lips. Slowly bringing your arms to your side. Let's do two more on our own. And one more. And we're going to start by firing up some muscles in the shoulder area. So the first one we're going to do is shoulder shrugs. On the inhale, shrug your shoulders to your ears. Exhale, pull your shoulders down, but not only your shoulders, pull your shoulder blades down towards your back pockets. And inhaling through the nose, scrunching up towards your ears. With control, slowly exhaling through the nose or pursed lips, pull the shoulder blades all the way down. Let's do that for 3 more times. All right. Let's take the strap away from the shoulders. We're going to hold the strap about shoulder width, and you want the strap to be taut in the middle, whether it's a band or a strap. And then on the inhale, you're going to pull it apart or just pull it tight if it's a regular yoga strap. Exhale, relax back in. Inhaling through the nose, pull apart. Slowly exhaling with control, release. Again, you're using nostril breathing or pursed lips or ujjayi. Continue. With control, one more. Now set that strap nearby and come to the top of your mat with mountain pose again. Lifting toes, shoulders, ears. On the inhale, as you lift your arms, lift as high as you can without bending your elbows or lifting your shoulders. And then exhale, bending from the knees and the hips. See how my back stays straight, folding to release your head. Shake it out. Walk your hands up your legs till your back is straight. Then bend those knees, keeping the straight back, stepping back to downward dog. And let's take 3 breaths. So what we're going to do here is we're going to push our hands forward so our hips go back and up, and you can bend your knees to release this. And then you're going to pull your shoulders away from your ears and then reach your heels downward. And then walk it in. Wide legs, bent knees, hang here, let your head shake. Walk your hands up till your back is straight, and then come all the way up. And we're going to come into a heart opener. So bring your shoulder blades together and your chest forward, lifting your chin. And then exhale, spread apart your shoulder blades. Tuck your chin. Inhale, bring those shoulder blades together. Lift your heart and chin. Exhale, spread them apart and tuck your chin. Let's do 2 more. Cat-cow for the shoulders. 1 more. Hold this for 3 breaths. Squeezing the shoulder blades gently together. Lifting the chin without letting it hang. Hold the chin up. Release and gently twist it out. All right, we're going to do 1 more and go into our bird dog. So step to the top of your mat, find a mountain pose. Inhale, lift your arms overhead. Exhale, bend those knees to fold. Head releases. Walking your hands up to straighten your back. And from that straight back, bend your knees, step back to downward dog. And then come into tabletop. Knees under hips, hands under shoulders. Make fists or do whatever you need to not hurt your hands. Let's do 3 cat-cows. Inhaling, dropping the belly, arching the back. Exhale, lifting the belly, lifting the mid-back, tucking in. Feel this mostly in the lower back. 1 more. And back in the center. We're now going to take our right arm forward, left leg back. Lift as high as you can, but try not to lift that left hip. Keep the left hip down. Take a breath. And switch sides. Again, lift as high as you can, arm and leg, but keep that right hip low as the left hip. Switch sides. We're going to do 4 more. Switch sides. See how that hip stays square. And 3 more. 3 more sets. Switch. And 2 more sets. Last one, lift as high as you can, arm and leg. Lower that left hip, take a big breath. And last one on the other side. Same thing. Back into tabletop. We're going to bring hips and head to one side, like we're crushing something with our waist. Inhale, center, exhale to the other side. Move with your breath 2 more times. Back into the center, and let's lift up into downward dog for 3 breaths. Pull your hips back and up. Pull your shoulders away from your ears. Heels reach down. Belly tucks in. And breathe. Let your head hang. And walk it in to that wide-legged bent knee fold. Release your neck. Walk your hands up till your back is straight. Come all the way up into that heart opener. Lift, release, and gently twist it out. All right, grab your strap. Step to the top of your mat. I'm going to face you for this one today. We're going to lift our left heel, walk it back, keep the heel lifted. And then bend that back knee as much as you can. The front knee will bend as well for lunge. Keep this knee in line with your toes. That's very important. Make sure your hips are square. Bend as low as you can. And then we're going to take our strap. We're going to bring it shoulder width. We're going to pull it. So you need to kind of walk your hands in more narrow than shoulder width. So when you pull it tight, you're shoulder width. Does that make sense? And then just come up as far as you can. Inhaling. And then slowly exhaling, releasing it, but keeping the pull the entire time. Inhale, pulling it up. So when you're pulling it tight, you're shoulder width. Exhaling down. 1 more. See if you can bend both knees a little lower for the last one. See how high you can go without force. Then gently place that strap around your neck. Fold forward, arms out. This is a modified humble warrior. 3 breaths. Lift your ribs. Slowly with control, come up. Step it out. Shake it out. Woo! All right, we're gonna do lunge on the other side. This is also called crescent pose. So we're gonna lift that right heel and walk it back. Notice there's space between my feet the entire time. This encourages my hips to be square. Now leaning with that back knee, bend as low as you can, keeping the front knee in line with your toes the whole time. This time, we're gonna start with our hands shoulder width, and we're gonna pull it till we're at a 45-degree angle. Think of the Y as we bring our arms overhead. Inhaling up into that Y. Exhaling down. We're pulling the entire time. See if your chin can follow your arms. Working those neck muscles, preventing that turkey neck. And also that helps with the pelvic floor muscles, believe it or not. There's a connection between your neck muscles and your pelvic floor muscles. One more. Keep pulling. And then we're going to bring that strap on the floor around our neck, fold forward for humble warrior. Keep the back heel lifted, arms out, lift your ribs, 3 breaths. Feel the weight in the front leg. Slowly come up, step it out. Let's bring our feet out slightly wider than normal. Soft knees, draw circles on the floor with your hips as you breathe with it. Change the direction. Feel the pelvic tilting as well as it circles. One more. All right, we still have our straps. We're gonna come wide-legged. We're gonna turn the left foot to the corner of the mat. The back foot, this front corner, we're gonna come onto the pinky toe side, okay? Bend that knee. Same thing here. Knee always stays where the toes are. So wherever your knee is where your toes need to go. They need to point in the same direction. That protects your knee. Then, see how I'm leaning? We don't want to do this in Warrior Two. We want to bring shoulders right over hips and center with hips and shoulders. All right, we're going to take this strap, which is behind our neck. We're going to grab it with our fists facing forward. See that? And then we're going to take it off the neck and pull for 3 breaths. You can look wherever you want. Bring the strap to your shoulders. We're going to then grab it so that our arms are in a W shape. So when you pull it tight, you're in that W or goalpost. So this is W, this is goalpost. And then side bend, don't forward bend, side bend for 3 breaths. Shaking's a good sign. It means the muscles and brain are communicating. Neuromuscular connection. And back up. Bring that strap. Actually, we're going to release the strap for this side. We're going to take the right foot to the front left corner of the mat, bend the knee, in line with the toes. Come to pinky toe side of that back foot. Bring your shoulders over your hips and square up in the center. Check in with that knee. This time, arms out with the palms up. So you're pointing your thumbs back, kind of pull them back, and bring your shoulder blades down your back. Look wherever you want for 3 breaths. Front knees in line with the front toes. Shoulder blades are gently pulling down towards your back pocket. We're now going to continue with the same thing, either goalpost or W, or imagine you're holding a beach ball overhead, side bend. Look wherever you want, 3 breaths. come up with the wide legs. Make sure your feet are straight. Bend those knees so you can hinge with a straight back, okay? Your hands might come to the floor, maybe fingertips. Maybe they come to your shins or your thighs. But what I want you to do is as you start to straighten your back, bring the weight into your heels, and then press your hands wherever they are to hold a straight back. Maybe even lifting your chin. Let's pull in our pelvic floor muscles like we're holding in urine. Pull your navel towards your spine, lifting your chin, weight in your heels, 3 breaths. Wide leg forward fold. Pull it in. Holding in urine, pelvic floor muscles, navel to spine, working core, and breathing. Bend your knees, release, hang your head, and slowly walk it up. Point your toes out. We're going to go into horse pose. Sit down on that horse. Don't let your knees fall in. Keep them in line with the toes. Very important. We're going to bring arms into namaste. 3 breaths. Thumbs to breastbone. Maybe you can lift your toes and sink a little lower. 1 more. Slowly come up. Toe heel it in. And let's go ahead and come down to our bellies. Stack your hands to rest your chin. Bend your knees and do some windshield wipers. Bring your face to the floor. Bring your arms to the side with your palms up. And as you lift, press into your pubic bone to lift chest, lift chin, lift hands and legs. And then exhale down. Inhale, lift. Exhale down. And again, inhale, lift into locust. Exhale, lower. Make sure your hands are coming up as well. And your legs. 1 more. Release, windshield wiper. And then you're going to roll to your back. Walk your heels towards your sits bones. Pretend you have a Pilates ball or a block between your inner thighs. Come onto your heels, lifting your toes. Bring your arms out with your palms up. Make sure your chin is straight. Squeeze your glutes. Squeeze that imaginary ball between your thighs. Lift as high as you can. Exhale, lower down. Relaxing everything. Feet, glutes, thighs. And again, squeeze and lift. Exhale, release. And again. Release. And again, squeeze the thighs together, the glutes. Lift. Lift your toes. Release. 2 more. And 1 more. All right, we're going to bring that knee, both of the feet up with the knees bent. We're going to do some core work here. Press your hands into, bring your hands to your thighs, building a wall. And then press your knees into your hands. Take a breath. Release. Let's do that 4 more times. Press knees into hands. Hands don't move. Breathe. And release. And again. Release. And again. Release. And 1 more. Release. Do some windshield wipers. And bring that right foot into figure 4, which is pigeon pose. Looks like this. Take your right fist, build a wall, press your right knee into your fist, and take a breath. and release. This is a modified pigeon pose. Let's do it again. This is much better because it stabilizes your hips. Push into your hand. It's also known as dynamic stretching. And again, it creates strength and stability. Big breath. Release. Notice my right foot is staying relaxed. And again. And release. Switch sides. Figure 4, foot relaxed. Build a wall with that left fist and push your knee into your fist for a breath. And again. Release. Again. Release. 2 more. Release. 1 more. And release. Let's do waterfall pose. Hug your knees in, release your feet to the ceiling with soft knees. And just shake it out. Let's take 3 cleansing breaths in the nose. Let it out of your mouth through pursed lips. And again. And 1 more. Now you can just rest here for a few minutes and pause the video. Or you can end here as well. Namaste. Have a great day.